Hi, Mr. Golden is on the line. In the previous lesson, I taught you how to search the fair value gap in order to open positions in their direction and fill them. Today I want to show you how to find in the market a certain trend and level of liquidity to which this trend is going. That is, we will look for some strong trend, a strong level of liquidity towards which the price is headed, enter for continuation, and achieve our goal. First, open the TradingView platform and let's decide on the assets. So what do we have here? Let's open the hourly time frame. What do we see here on the hourly time frame? We have a buy-side liquidity level above. We have a rapid long movement that has not rebalanced relatively, but still relevant and still working. Let's move on to the 15-minute time frame. We see that we have a long structure, that is, pullback, with the aim of rebalancing the fair value gap. Continuation of long movement, pullback again, and continuation of long movement. Let's open the 5-minute time frame and have a look if we left AQ high as a key target here. As we see it, at the moment, the price removed the previous maximum, but removed it very slightly. Most likely, it just received a short reaction for the purpose of rebalancing the fair value gap, and will continue the long movement in the direction of our goal, this way, to this target, to the level of buy-side liquidity, to liquidity on the side of buyers. I think you can open the pocket option platform and select your USD pair. I already have it selected here. What is next? We got this move with a pullback to the fair value gap M5, after which, in principle, we are ready to continue our long movement. Expiration time. I define relative to the goal. Since our goal is high, I do not recommend entering such positions for less than 8 minutes. Therefore, I will use exactly this time, 8 minutes, to make a long movement. Let's look again at the pocket option chart, as here we have removed the previous maximum, also removed it, but not very sure. Do we have the potential to correct lower in order to gain long positions later? It is present on the minute time frame. As we can see, this fair value gap we have here is unfilled in the discount. However, we don't have it here on the M5 graphics, so this fair value gap, in principle, should support the price for further longs. Here we had a rebalancing of the fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. Here I will mark with this line, that is, the price went lower and balanced this imbalance. I will open a 5-minute graph. So in principle, I think we can look for a continuation. The only thing that bothers me is that we had a very strong long reaction. Therefore, in principle, the price can go down until this hourly fair value gap down for rebalancing. Let me look at the chart again. Let's not rush. Trading does not like rush. We must carefully consider whether we want this position. Yes, I think you understood the plan. I just want to look at some more assets to understand whether this particular scenario is the most optimal for us. Here we generally have a lateral movement of such situations, as here on the market. I advise you to avoid this. It is practically impossible to predict them. So you see, the price moves in short, long, that is, we avoid such a scenario where we do not have a trend for the asset. What do we have here? Rebalancing of hourly imbalance. But the target in the form of buy side has also already been achieved at a price, which in principle does not make this move very interesting. Okay, let's continue looking for an asset. Let's turn on the 15-minute time frame. We also pay attention to time. We will now change the 1-hour candle. This is also important. We will have an injection of volatility into the market, meaning the price may move a little more briskly. That is why it is also worth keeping an eye on this. All right, what does this show us? It shows us the removal of the buy side level. Here it is, and shows a certain desire to go down to the fair value gap. Yes, if you take a local picture, then the movement is already too fast. Therefore, in principle, it is late to enter, and that's not exactly what we're looking for. So how did the 5-minute candle close? Here it is. It still works. However, it will definitely break this fair value gap, which already weakens long positions in the further submitted asset. Okay, let's look at something else, and then we will proceed to the execution of the positions directly. Odd, USD is also showing good movement today for me. Here it is, in principle. Let me open the position, then I will describe the scenario to you. Odd used because the market needs to react quickly. 8 minutes, long. Okay, now let me explain why I did what I did. Let's open an hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, as we can see, we have a very large potential to rebalance this short movement, meaning at the moment there is potential for growth. Let's open a 15-minute chart. As you can see, we have these highs on the 15-minute chart. They are relatively the same, that is, they are located at the same height, so relatively equal. They are marked as AQ high and are always a powerful magnet for the price. Further, since the beginning of the day, the price shows a long narrative. It is constantly, gradually growing, as we can see. So, here is where liquidity was removed. Literally at the end of the Asian session, we had a sell-side liquidity sweep and the price began to gradually increase structurally. Let's open a 5-minute graph. As you can see, the price here has removed this level of liquidity with a strong impulse. After that, it immediately balanced this inefficiency under the name fair value gap, and in principle, ready to continue the growth towards our key target in the form of AQ high. Since there are no relevant shorts arrays left, there is no actual place left for rebalancing. The price can calmly continue to grow. Also, we can look through the premium discount grid. Has this fair value gap been filled? Yes, you see, the price has reached to the level 0.5. Accordingly, this fair value gap is invalid for further testing. This means that the price can calmly continue the long movement. The main task now is not to get stuck in some range and not to start a lateral movement. Let's go to the pocket option platform, and we will wait for the completion of execution. By the way, you can find all the signals I show in detail here on our Telegram channel. The link is in the description below this video. Go there and see for yourself. Yes, there are less than 10 seconds left before the practice ends. As we can see, the deal closes profitably. Here is the net profit shown to us by the price. Let's open the graph again. The pair, I remind you, is odd, USD, on which we opened a long position. Everything happens clearly as I described. Long order flow, the long structure by asset is a target in the form of buy side liquidity of the senior time frame. That is, an additional target is the AQ high, the level of the highs, where the price tends to reach, rebalancing, fair value gap, and immediately after that, our entry into the continuation of the long movement. I think it is clear to you. Thank you for your attention and see you all in the next videos. By the way, we also have a Telegram channel where you'll find a lot of valuable information regarding trading. Through this channel, we provide access to our tools, the Golden Bot powered by AI, which delivers 50 to 100 signals per day with an accuracy of approximately 80% plus. A VIP channel where you'll not only receive signals but also detailed analysis of each trade, along with exclusive educational materials. Additionally, we have a premium channel where our core team offers support to help individuals become independent, successful traders. If you prefer not to learn or trade yourself, you can join copy trading and automatically copy our trades. In general, you'll find useful content, and we regularly hold contests and tournaments for our most active subscribers. Subscribe to our Telegram channel, and we wish you good luck and profit.